Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to share a little holiday gift guide. It's a little bookish, but also kind of just cozy in theme, because really I wanted to go more along the lines of something that a reader might enjoy, to create kind of a cozy atmosphere for them to snuggle down with the book. So less focused on fandoms and more focused on being a cozy reader. So let's go ahead and get into the items and let's get cozy. So the first thing that I wanted to start with was mugs. So I have two of my own mugs here to show you. They're kind of on a theme, which is more along the lines of handmade. So this one is a hand-thrown mug by a artist out of Gatlinburg, Tennessee. They do a lot of really fun things. The leaf pattern is their signature, so it's called Owlwine, and this is their signature mug, but they do a lot of really cute mugs. I'll put a couple of pictures up here that are holiday themed or have people's names or nicknames, things like that on them, that are really fun. They also come in a variety of sizes and colors, and I love this. Now there's nothing that beats going into the actual studio and store and picking your mug off of the shelf. You can't really get that when you do it online because you don't get to pick your exact mug necessarily, but I still think they have a beautiful selection online. And really it's just about choosing something personal. So there are a lot of Etsy sellers that do hand-thrown mugs. I will link a gift guide list down below that I created that have a couple of my favorite hand-thrown mugs, ones that I love, down there on that list. And definitely check around locally. Sometimes I just Google the city and ceramics or pottery, and I'll find local artisans who have studios where you can go in and pick out a hand-thrown mug or bowl or something like that. I think it's a really lovely personal gift, and it's something that if that person is, you know, a tea or coffee drinker or a hot cocoa drinker, then they will get a lot of use out of that, and it's just a nice personal gift. This one is a little different. This is actually one of my Polish pottery mugs. So these are actually hand painted in Poland. They do some beautiful patterns. I will link a couple of different websites down below as far as where you can find these online. They also have them throughout the country in a few different cities. I know that Cleveland, Ohio has at least 2 stores. Portland, Oregon has the sweetest store that we went in on our honeymoon. I think there's one outside of Charlotte, North Carolina, and then Melbourne, Florida actually has a Polish pottery warehouse where you can actually go in and pick things. But basically they're just gorgeous, different patterns, and I feel like this is a gift that a lot of people would really love. They have, this is actually a different silhouette, but the traditional bubble mug in different sizes is kind of the main one they have, and then they have a couple of different other ones like latte mugs and straight mugs and things like that. But generally a mug is a really sweet gift. And then as far as what you can put in the mug, I myself am a tea drinker, so of course I'm going to recommend teas. I'll actually just recommend a couple of companies that I think you should check out if you're looking for teas. The first one is going to be Tea Chai Te out of Portland, Oregon. I have talked about them a lot recently, and they deserve it. They have a lot of flavored teas, and their gingerbread chai is a really good, I think, crowd pleaser and a good holiday beverage. But they also have a lot of different unique blends and some different gift sets too, so if you're looking for that. Another one who has great variety and gift set options is Harney & Sons. They are an old favorite. Their Titanic blend is great, comes in a gift tin that's really beautiful, and then their Dragon Pearl Jasmine is one of my all-time favorites. So if you know somebody who likes lighter flavors in their tea, that's a good one. So those are the 2 tea companies that I would recommend. And then for the coffee drinkers out there, I myself am not a coffee drinker. I haven't had coffee in 10 years, but I know a lot of people who really love Bones coffee. And if I was a coffee drinker, I would 100% be buying things from this company. They have the most fun and festive different flavors, and their packaging is so much fun, and they have the ability to select sampler packs. So you can get their holiday sampler pack, but you can also get just a general sampler pack. So you could pick any 5 of their coffees and get a sampler pack for somebody who might be a coffee drinker in your life. They even have a few of their different flavors in K-Cups. So if you're shopping for a coffee drinker, that might be a really good option for them. And one more item on the tea front that is more of a tea and also bookish novelty. Ha ha ha, no pun intended. Pun intended. So the novelties 10s are tea and book puns. This is one of their most popular ones, and hands down probably my favorite of the actual teas. This is a beautiful 10 of Pride and Peppermint. So this is a rooibos, peppermint, and chamomile tea, and the embossing and just detail on these 10s are gorgeous. So it is an actual 10 that you can open up and use, and it's just, they're stunning, they're super well made, and the guys behind this company are amazing. They have so much heart and they love this business so much, and I just think these are great gifts for people who love books and also teas. But if you have somebody who really just would like the collectible 10, you can actually just buy the 10s, and they make, you know, you could use these on your shelf and you could hide things in them. They definitely speak to that part of me that really wanted a secret book on my shelf. So these are great. This is another one of my favorites, which is Peter Pan themed, so it's Pico Pan. They're all puns based off of books and tea, so hence the pun intended. So next up, I have to mention bath products because I am a book bath junkie. I love taking a bath, and I love reading in the bathtub. Even though I have the crappiest bathtub known to man, I'll be so happy when I get a big soaking tub one day, but that's neither here nor there. I have a couple of places that I would recommend as far as bath bombs are concerned. The first is hands down my favorite, and that is Whimsy by Lindsay. So this is one of her little gift sets from summer. So it has a sugar scrub, it has body lotion, body oil, and a body wash in it, and it's all like themed around a summery theme. They are, if I'm remembering correctly, all of her products are organic and cruelty-free and vegan, and she does some of the cutest designs. So this is one of her Halloween ones, and they're these adorable little monster bath bombs. They also smell incredible, so she's really good with the scents. And even though they're quite colorful, and when you put them in the bathtub they make a lot of color, they don't stain the bathtub at all. Never once have I had hers stain my bathtub. So many others create that ring around the bathtub, but I've never had that issue with Lindsay's products. So 100% recommend her. What I will say is that if you are in the US, the shipping can be pretty steep because she is in Canada, and shipping from Canada to the US is a bear. But if you are a Canadian viewer, then this would definitely be right up your alley. And if you are in Thames, Ontario, I think, she has a storefront, or she sells her products in a storefront. So definitely check out her social media. She has an Etsy shop that I'll link down below. But I love the quality and the heart behind all of her products, and she's an amazing artist. And then for another kind of more widely available bath bomb option, Whole Foods actually carries a lot of bath bombs by this brand. I don't know what, oh, it's Pasha Soap Company. Pasha Soap Company. So these two are from the Pasha Soap Company, and they are the holiday bath bombs, and they are so cute. So this one is a snowflake, this one's a reindeer. They have other ones. I've used some of them and I don't remember what they were. And then Whole Foods also has their own bath bombs that are delicious smelling. This one's vanilla chai. With the Pasha ones, they have scents. but I can't remember. I think this one's a little minty and this one is a little musky. But they are really cute. I love the holiday themed ones, but they are also really good quality. These are a little different in that when you drop them in the bath, they don't dissolve in the same way that a lot of bath bombs do. So they will still be in your bath for a while. So if you're not a long bath taker, you will want to break them up. But they are really nice quality. They again don't stay in the bathtub and have great scents. They also have these little cubes this year that I saw that are like bath salts that have like a purpose. So they're like rejuvenating, detoxing, muscle soak, those kind of things. So those are also really good options for somebody who is a book bath taker. And then the last three are a little more on the practical side. The first one is a nice snuggly blanket. This is one of the blankets, actually. I think my sister gave this to me, and it's like this beautiful red color. It's snuggly. It has that soft, fuzzy stuff on the inside. I don't know what you call that, but this is one of my favorite blankets, and I think you can't go wrong with a cozy blanket, because who doesn't love to snuggle up with a blanket and a book and read? Etsy has some gorgeous blankets. You can also get them at TJ Maxx and Target and places like that, but I think that paired with like a book or a mug or something makes a really thoughtful gift. And then another thing that I really like is bookends, and this is one of the bookends that we have. We got this I think at TJ Maxx or Home Goods, but I've seen them at Target and online and different places. But basically it's like a chunk of a gate that they usually come in pairs, and then you can put them on either side of the books. I'll actually insert some footage here of these on my bookshelf because they look incredible. We have 2 sets of them. They're super heavy too, so they will keep the books upright, which a lot of those like fancy book ends don't necessarily work as practical objects, but I think these are gorgeous. They come in a lot of colors, and they are just generally aesthetically pleasing. So that is it. There are a few other things down on the Etsy wish list or book gift guide list that I made that I would suggest as well, but basically just creating sort of a cozy gift package for a reader I think is a really thoughtful way to acknowledge their hobby without buying them a book they might already have, or going for a fandom gift that they may just see as tchotchke and don't necessarily need. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know if any of these are things that you would love to get as a gift, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!